Are you planning to travel abroad, but you are not sure how to get a tourist visa? Well, don't worry, I've got you covered. In today's video, I will walk you through a simple step-by-step guide on how to get a tourist visa easily, no stress, no confusion. If you're just coming across my video for the first time, my name is Idris. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you. First thing you need to do if you want to apply for a tourist visa is you have to research the visa requirements for the country you are planning to visit. Make research, know the requirement for the country you are trying to visit, requirement for the visa, requirement for visa for the country you are trying to visit, you're planning to visit, because each country has its own rules and regulations, and it's crucial for you to know what expected before you even start your application. What you need to do is visit the country official website. Visit the official website of the country's embassy or consulate. Visit their official website so that you can get accurate information. Look for details like application forms, required documents for the type of visa you want to apply for, and processing time. How long is it going to take for the visa to be out? How long is it going to take for the visa processing and everything? Check for the processing time, and also get to know the application fee. How much is it going to cost for the type of visa you want to apply for, and how long is it going to take for the visa to be out. Make research on all these things, know all these things, have it in mind. Get to know all these things before you even start your application. It's very important for you to make research before you even start your application. Next thing you need to do after you've made your research, you've known the application fees, you've known the application requirements, and you've done your research, the next thing you need to do is to gather all the necessary documents. This document usually includes: one, a valid international passport that is valid for at least 6 months, that still has at least 6 months of validity. Number two is a complete visa application form. That is, you need to download the application form for the type of visa you want to apply for the country. Download it and you have to complete it. So the second one is a completed visa application form. And number three is passport size photograph. Also make research on what size of passport photograph is required for the type of visa and required for the country you are applying for. The fourth one is proof of accommodation. Proof of accommodation could be like, for example, let's say hotel reservation and Airbnb, stuff like that. You need to have this proof of accommodation, that is a proof of where you are going to stay when you get to the country. The fifth one is flight itinerary or ticket reservation. You need to have a flight ticket reservation. You need to show this also. And also you need to double check everything, double check all the documents, make sure they are accurate and make sure they are intact before you even start your application, to avoid delays or rejection. Next step is fill out your visa application form carefully. The next step, after you've gathered, or after you've known all the required documents, and the next one, you've gathered all the required documents, the next thing you need to do is fill out your visa application form carefully, because mistakes like wrong dates, misspelling of names, missing of details can lead to rejection of the visa. If the application is online, try to save frequent progress. Try to save your progress frequently. Save before you click on next, so that when you make a mistake, you can go back and then make the corrections. So try, if you're making the application online, try to save your progress frequently and review before submitting. Go back, make sure you review all your informations online, check if informations are correct. If there's a mistake, correct it. Try to make review of the information before you submit, and be honest and consistent with your informations. Be honest and consistent with your informations. Do not lie about your informations, and do not put wrong information, because it could lead to the rejection of the visa, or it could lead to delay of the visa. Next is pay. After you fill the application form online, the next thing you need to do is pay the visa application fee. The visa application fees varies by country, but you need to remember that the use of official embassy or government websites, you need to use official embassy or government website of the country to avoid scams. Don't just, make sure if you're applying online, make sure the site is the official site of the country embassy or the government website of the country. You need to be sure about it to avoid scam, because there are a lot of scams. Some people will clone a website and make it look like it's the country website, and then you go there, you fill and you submit, and they take your money. And also, I warn you again, Avoid third-party agents unless they are officially authorized. If they're not officially authorized, you have no reason for you to associate yourself with a third-party agent. You can apply, do your applications online, or except if these travel agents, you trust the person and you've seen proof that the person has done visas for other people before, then you can trust them and then give them your visa application to make for you. And the next step is, if a visa interview is required, you have to prepare in advance. You have to be ready to answer questions about your trip, questions like what is the purpose of your travel, how long are you going to stay, where are you going to stay, your funding source, your source of income, and you have to dress professionally and stay confident when you go for the interview. And also you need to practice common questions to you have to practice common questions. Go online, check for common interview questions for tourist visas. Go online, check them. It will help you to build confidence. So this is what you need to do also. And then the next step again is, after submitting your application, the waiting games begins. So processing times can vary also, from, let's say, few days to few weeks, or several weeks, or sometimes several months, depending on the country you are applying for. So check your email often, and also check the online portal, because before you apply for a visa, you have to create a profile online on their website. So always go on their portal, check your profile, check if there are informations, or if they will send, and also check your email often for updates. Check your email or check their portal, your profile on their portal for updates, because sometimes the visa might take long, sometimes it doesn't take long, sometimes few days, sometimes few weeks, sometimes a couple of months. So you have to pay attention to your email and the portal to get updates about your visa. And the final step is, once your visa is approved, let's say for instance your visa got approved, so it's time for you to pack your bags and finalize your travel plan. But this is what you need to do. You need to cross check, double check properly, double check the visa, check for errors, like maybe your names are not spelled properly on the visa stamp, and also check the visa validity and check for the entry conditions. You need to know the entry conditions. You need to know if your visa is a single entry or your visa is a multiple entry visa. And you also need to know the visa validity. How long does the visa allow you to stay in that country you are traveling to? You need to know this. Know this before you even fly into the country. And I will advise you also, keep both digital and physical copies of your visa and travel documents with you. There's a reason why you should do this. So that's it. Follow these simple steps and you will be on your way to securing a tourist visa without stress. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips and visa advice. And let me know in the comment section which country you are planning to visit.